Hello, this is Professor Afrikadzata Deku speaking to you from Spartanburg, South Carolina, and I'm here to share the story of how full-blooded eagles are turned into non-eagle, how they are chickenized, how they are kept ignorant of who they are. Africans all over the world, they don't want us to know that we are African, with our own African identity, with our own African nation, with our own African government, with our own African language, with our own African development plan and all that. No, they don't want us to do that because it is easier for them to control us with their foreign identity they impose on us rather than our own African or eagle identity. So this one is called Eagle with Chicken Identities. In his desire to keep his eagles perpetually ignorant of their true eagle identity, the chicken farmer manages to make his eagle to accept and believe in the lie of their false chicken identities. From experience, he knows eagle identity for his eagle will mean an end to their false and artificial chicken identities. It will mean his loss of control over his eagles. It will also mean total eagle self-knowledge, self-love, self-acceptance, total self-reliance, empowerment, liberation, development, prosperity, happiness for all his eagles in total freedom, dignity, love for themselves and others. This is so because eagle identities offer his eagle the right and power of their eagle nationality, eagle citizenship, eagle personality, eagle mentality, eagle perspective, eagle leadership, eagle nation state, eagle government, eagle democracy, not in foreign language, but in eagle language, eagle development, not the foreign way, but the eagle way, and prosperity for all eagles to enjoy and to set them free from the genocide of the chicken world. But with chicken identity imposed on his eagles, the chicken farmer is able to get them to forget their eagle identity and to prefer their false chicken identity to their own original eagle identity they know little or nothing of. This means false chicken nationalities for his eagle program to consider and refer to the present chicken world as their nations and homeland to die for. It also means false chicken citizenship for his eagles conditioned for 500 years to see themselves no more as eagle citizens but as chicken citizens. Chicken identities for eagle also mean false chicken personalities that make eagle to appear like chicken instead of eagles, to think chicken rather than eagle, to see themselves, relate and experience the world not with eagle eyes but with chicken eyes for their doom. In this way, the chicken farmer is able to dominate, control, and exploit his eagle any way he wants without fear. For 500 years, he succeeds in using the politics of chicken identities to de-eaglenize and chickenize his eagles. And as long as his eagles continue to define and refer to themselves not as eagles but as chickens, the chicken farmer will always rule them. And the more his eagles are deprived of the power and benefits of their true eagle identity, the more they are devoured and destroyed by the hell and genocide of self-ignorance, self-hatred, self-rejection, low self-esteem, poor self-image, and chronic lack of love, respect, faith, belief, and confidence in themselves and others. So through the power of chickenizing his eagle with his deadly weapon of chicken identities, the chicken farmer is able to keep his eagles perpetually powerless, confused, hopeless, helpless, frustrated, and too weak to break away from their chicken identities that are killing them, but which they love so much and will die to be called chicken no matter what. As long as this continues, the chicken farmer has no fear of losing his eagles to their real eagle identity, which he has successfully kept them ignorant of. This means only eagle identity for all eagles is the only eagle way that can save today's chickeners eagles from the genocide of their present chicken identities that are destroying them. Meaning, instead of perpetuating the slave identity that has been imposed on us in the diaspora Africa and the colonial identity that has been imposed on the continent, we should rather be fighting to restore our continental African identity that unite all of us. Put a Caribbean, a Jamaican, get a stage, put a Jamaica there, put a Ghanaian there, put a Yoruba, Nigeria there, put a Zulu there, put a Berber there. If you don't say where they come from, they'll say they are from Algeria or from Nigeria or from Ghana. Put them all there, different. There's no difference. There is no difference between an African on the continent and an African in USA, Africa in Jamaica or in the Caribbean or West Indies or South America or everywhere in the world. A lion is a lion wherever you take it. A lion does not become a dog or a tree or a bird or anything because the environment is different. So that is meaning the slave and colonial identity we are following and dying for. The other day, the Africans or in Paris, France, came together to proclaim themselves as African French. You can't be African French. They are trying to pattern on African American. You can't be African American. You are either African or American. You are either African or you are French. You are either African or Arab. You are either African. You can't serve two masters. It brings confusion. It brings chaos. It brings all kind of things. Because French system is meant for European culture. It's meant to promote Western culture. And you are not in Western. So if you are not Western and you are in France, and you are dying or begging to be called French, or to proclaim your right to be America. America is a white system. This system was designed to promote white agenda in the world. When they were creating their constitution and all that, our people were not even considered human beings. So how can you be saying now the constitution that gave birth to an Anglo or Western system now is now yours to die for and to live for? That's ignorance right there. Thank you.